Hello, my lovely YouTube fam, and welcome to this special Halloween edition reading. We are going to be delving into Hollow-Between, meeting with your future love or spouse in the in-between or dream state. Is this real? How will you know? This idea actually came to me in the dream state, and I was being told to do this, so I'm doing it. When I get you will know. How will you know if you're actually meeting with this person? Because the dream will not feel like a normal dream. Okay. And for those of you who say, oh, but I don't remember my dreams, I don't want to hear that, because I am married to someone who literally, I don't remember my dreams. I don't remember my dreams yet. Just recently, he woke up. He's like, oh my God, I was totally dreaming, blah, 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 blah. And he would start saying what he was dreaming. My mouth fell open. I'm like, oh my God, we were dreaming the same damn thing. Okay. This does happen. I have not only done it with him, but I have done it with friends, other family members, where we will literally have the same exact dream, same shit happening. And for some of these people, they weren't even in the same house as me. Okay. So yes, this is a phenomenon that does occur every once in a while. And you will know because it will literally feel odd, different, so freaking real. Or, I mean, you'll just know. You'll wake up and you'll like your intuition will just be like, oh my God, that was fucking wild. Okay. And yes, we can connect with specific people. And there's a lot of mythology and stuff, lore surrounding the dream state. And, like you'll hear things people say like, oh, when somebody appears in your dream, that's because they're dreaming about you too. Yep. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to agree with this one and say, yep, this is proven to be something that is absolutely accurate and real, because that has happened too. But yes, when we have a strong soul connection to another person, then we most certainly can connect in the astral or dream state realm, okay? Because we're all on the same collective consciousness. As much as people want to argue and fight and stick their nose up in the air and think that they're all hot shit or whatever and say it's not real, let them, okay? Because for those of us who know, we just know. Because we just look at each other and we're like, yep, those people are fucking still walking dead, sleeping, okay? It's like, once you start to open your eyes and really pay attention, especially if you dream journal on the regular, which I am a huge fan of. If you actually go over to my website, which the website link is down below, and you look at my about page on my website, it literally, I'm telling you how I even came up with the concept and, wrote my book. Okay. It's through this because I have been paying attention to this for decades now. And the more you pay attention to it, the more obvious things become. And then you realize, hey, this is not all there is. There's definitely more to our soul journey than just what's here on the material realm. And humans we're more magical than you think. I think that specific, patriarchal values and specific religious, values have really beat it into people's head, trying to make them feel guilty or bad about this fact, and which it's closed people off to the possibilities of this. Well, we're moving into Pluto in Aquarius now. It is the age of Aquarius with this happening. It's time to expand the mind. It's time to open up. It's time to chuck the norm and start looking into futuristic, opportunities and realities, okay? Because the shit that we've been dealing with is not working. And you could already feel the shift. If you're somebody like me, definitely you will know. So yes, can we connect with specific people? Could we connect with our soulmate this way, like a love interest? Yes. I truly believe this because I was connecting with mine the other night and it was wild. Okay. Yeah. So possibilities, you have to be open to it too. You can't be a little snob, shall I say, about this kind of stuff. You have to be an open-minded person, and woe be to the person who is not open-minded in the next 20 years. You're going to be fucked. Okay, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and select our groups. We have group 1 right here, group 2 right here, and group 3 right here. This is the Hello Darkness, My Old Friend with, I'm going to just say that's Thanatos there, or, you know, a Reaper. Actually, he doesn't have wings, so that's not Than. So anyways, we have the cat with the crescent moon and the star, and we have the crow messenger with the memento mori, which is a reminder that we are all here. We all have the same fate in the end, okay? And then for group 3, we have Witchy Poo here with her dragonfly and the moon card tarot, which is of course Pisces card. So go ahead and select whichever group is calling to you, and let's get started. Those of you who selected group 1, if you did not listen to the intro to this reading, you need to go back and listen to it, because everything is explained there. You know, don't assume, please, because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. So please don't do that. Go back, listen to the intro if you didn't, okay? So we are going to go ahead and get into group 1 here. All right, guys. So is this real? Okay, meeting with your future love and spouse. You know, we're going to see, you know, what's the deal with this? Oh, I need to get a new bag. This is getting a hole in it, damn it. All right, here we go. So, what a banger to start with. We have the 8 of Wands, guys. Yeah, it's coming in and coming in hot, okay? Like, what the fuck? We have the Tower. You are shooketh, okay? Oh, wow, you guys are getting it. Oh, yikes. The 4 of Cups. And we have the Queen of Cups. All right, shame on you. All right, we have the Train. We have the Moon. Nice. And we have Amazing. Oh my God. We have Taurus and we have Virgo. All right, here's what. The messages are coming in real hot. Your person is most certainly, I feel, yes, there is a connection here, okay? And it's coming in. And how you will know it is real, there's going to be symbology here within this reading. And it's going to give you an idea of the overall feelings that you will have. Feelings and dreams are even more important than the symbology that you're seeing, okay? And this is why it's absolutely imperative that you do dream journal so that you understand your own personal dream language. Now what will happen, you will notice, and like I said, I kind of consider myself an expert at this point because I've been doing it for decades. Sometimes you will have symbology show up and it's just, it would be something that most people would consider negative, but then the way that you feel is like awesome. Okay. And it's like, yeah, you know, so you have to go off feelings. And I get the sense for this group, this is going to be imperative. You guys need to learn to get in your feels. And stop ignoring what your intuition is telling you, because I feel like you guys are totally ignoring. Your person is desperate to communicate with you, and they're trying to search for you. They're trying to find you because in their heart, they feel that missing piece, and they're wanting to search for it and find it. But you're too busy ignoring it, because that is what the 4 of Cups is. There's definitely an offer. There's definitely communication that's trying to occur here. But you're looking over here and you're pouting or whatever, or you're just thinking you're one of those kind of people, which I don't even know why you're watching any tarot readings at all. If you're like this kind of personality, one of those people who are like, oh, it's just my mat. It's just wrong. It's not real. What? Why are you watching tarot readings if, you know, you're not open to the possibility, if you are not trying to learn how to use your intuition? If you don't, you know, regularly connect to the divine, or you're trying to learn how to, or whatever. This makes no fucking sense to me at all. I think people just do it just to be a-holes. But in this case, it's like you have got to trust your intuition and literally learn how to feel. Maybe you have some sort of heavy duty blockage or something with emotion, and, you know, maybe... I don't don't know. It's like, because Tower is Mars energy, all right? Maybe you're trying to fight your libido. That's almost like kind of what I feel. And so you're trying to ignore it. Maybe it frightens you. Maybe, you know, taking action or putting yourself out there or opening yourself up to, because I get the sense almost that your person is definitely sending some sexual vibes and stuff like this towards you, because straight up, this is a fact. When it comes to long-term relationships, this is going to be a factor. And it's something that has to, if there's no intimacy, I mean, like when I say, I mean sexual intimacy between two people, what's the point? Okay, just go be single for the rest of your life. Because why would you try to stay in a relationship and then deny the person their needs? Okay, because when somebody is very attracted to someone, when they love you and stuff, they want to be intimate with you sexually. So somebody who is cold and frigid and stuff like this, that there needs to be something done there about that. You know, you need to get in contact with your own self, work on that sacral chakra, do some healing, whatever the hell happened, or whatever put this thought. And maybe you got guilted into feeling this way, or maybe you had a bad experience with somebody in the past, but you have to understand not everybody is evil and bad. Okay. But I get the sense there is something, this message, once you finally open up and you're in tune with it, when this hits you, it's going to hit you hard and it's going to be so intense. And you are going to wake up, you know, breathless and feeling, woo, you know, like really hot. Because we have train. I mean, this could even be taking place on a train in the moonlight, and you will feel absolutely, utterly amazing. And I almost get the sense that there could be a sense of floating or flying within, like these are all symbology. Maybe you're rushing and hurrying to get to a train or something like this. And, you know, there's definitely something about moonlight. This could be taking place at night. But it is some heavy duty, earthy, grounded energy. Perhaps part of the problem is, you know, grounding. Okay. Grounding. When I think of earth energy, this is definitely any earth sign has got to do with the material realm and the realm of earth, which has everything to do with all the things that we experience as pleasure in life. Okay. Especially with Taurus. Holy shit. You know, it's like the food we eat. Our sensuality. It has to do with art, celebrations, parties, sex. Okay, Taurus is a, you know, it could be quite sexual energy. Okay, and look what it's across from, Scorpio. You know, Taurus is a very sensual sign. Virgo is the kinky freak of the zodiac, the secret one that nobody knows about. Okay, they can be very freaky like this. Okay. When they can just get past their nitpickiness, you know, but this is very earthy, grounded. Like it's time to live in the material realm and start getting in touch with the sensuality of your life. This is going to open you up to those messages that are trying to come through. I also get a sense that your person is a lover, okay? And they are straight up, they're like tall, and you will be extraordinarily sexually attracted to this person when they show up. I get the tall, dark, and handsome type. That's like what is showing up, like in like how they're going to appear. You might not remember their face. Their face could be blurry, or it definitely changes. Oh yeah. Ah, that's another thing I have to mention to you guys. Okay, this is creepy, but it's totally true. You will know this person shows up, even if they don't look the same every time, by a gesture or something they say or something they do every single time. Okay. You will know. And it's like, it'll like when it happens in the dream, you're just going to go, oh my God. And like, you will be very aware and very like, holy shit, that was them. What? You know, and you will get like chills or something weird, like a kind of a feeling of like, woo, you know, like hardcore. This happened, to me. Like for a long period of time, there was somebody appearing in my dream and they would do the same thing. They would touch me in a very specific way. And I mean, it was just like, what the hell, you know? And it's like, I would know that they were there and they would sometimes not even be like the main person of the dream, but they would be off to the side and they would be like walking by, like a person passing by, and they would like do the thing. They would touch me, do the specific touch. And I would just be like, what the fuck? And I would like stop in the dream and I'd be like, whoa, you know, because it was like they were saying, I'm here, you know, like, haha, I'm right here, you know, do. And this in particular, it was like very guide energy, you know, like this is, I don't know who this person is, honestly, but they are extraordinarily powerful. Perhaps it's somebody who's coming in who I haven't met yet. And considering we just had new beginnings and everything like this, astrologically, what's going on, I wouldn't be surprised. So again, I just go, and I'm like, you know, detached from it. If it happens, it happens. But it's like, I've been given the signs. I know what to look for. Yeah, watch. So, anyway, it's very interesting. We have moon, we have amazing. Again, there is a sensation of flying, floating, like you're going to feel higher than you've ever felt before, like just like high on life. And I actually like feel really bad and sad for people who have never experienced this kind of feeling where you just feel so like happy. And it doesn't have to be with a person like romantically. Okay. I've had this feeling with just my friends when we're out enjoying ourselves, where it's just like you look at each other and you're just smiling is huge. And it's just like you feel that fucking joy and that exuberance and that fuck yeah, life is awesome kind of feeling. And it's just like you get this, it's like you feel like you're high. It's, you know, without being on drugs, which is the best fucking feeling, I have to say. And that is like the kind of feeling you're going to feel in this dream. And when you wake up from it, you are going to be in such a fantastic fucking mood and you will be smiling. People will be like, what did you do? Did you like get laid? I mean, like what? And you're like, yeah, in my dream. No, but it's like, no, you will feel like that. You will feel exuberant. You will feel excited. So, some, you know, and again, but this, they're trying to communicate. You need to learn to not be afraid and fear and just be open to it and let it be. I feel like some of you who are watching could be absolute total control freaks. And you're even that way in your dream state, which you need to learn to lighten up and let it go and get in touch with the emotions, because the moon card is all about emotions. And look at that moon right there, smiling, looking, we have a smiley face right here. The ghosts are like, here, bitch, have some freaking, you know, here's a cup for you. We got some juice for you. Here, have this treat, you know, and they're like pouting over here, like looking away. They're not even paying attention because they're so wrapped up in some other bullshit, or closed off and not open. They're, you know, you're going to get shook. Okay. This is going to change you. This could even like wake up that Kundalini energy within you. So let's take a look at the Taurus and the Virgo, keywords here. Earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactile, ample, worthy, ripe, pleasure seeking. Okay, this is, maybe you're like afraid to seek pleasure because somebody has guilted you into making you feel like you're a bad or sinful person because you seek pleasure. Well, fuck that. Life is meant to be lived and enjoyed. Okay, and that is the definite vibe of my, you know, the earth signs. Okay. And when an earth sign person gets gummed up and they're afraid to do this, oh shit, that is just, y'all, come on. Let's see that earthy sexiness, that sensuality. Let's see you work it because you've got it. Let's do it. Okay, seriously. So we have pleasure seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. This person has been extraordinarily patient with you. And now I feel like they're starting to lose their patience. We have possessive. Oh, yes, they will like be so into it once it happens. And you're going to feel very wanted, okay, which is something everybody wants. Am I wrong? This person is definitely trustworthy and they are very loyal, which is fucking wonderful. Like when they appear in the dream, like I get the sense almost with this group, and I've had this happen to me, where you're going to have like a full on fucking relationship with this person in the dream state before you're even with this person. Okay. Like you will develop a friendship and then it will blossom into more. And then you guys will be getting together and all this other kind of stuff. And then they're eventually going to leave. They're going to be gone because they're going to appear. But in order for that to happen, I'm going to say this, You can't be sitting on your ass at home. You have to be out and about and taking action within your life to make this happen. Too many people are afraid. Too many people don't even know how to communicate with another human being, which is really freaking sad. Because we have to communicate with each other in order to make things better or make things worth it. Excuse me, sorry. We don't want to make it worse. Sorry. We've got some heavy shit going on here now in my chart right now. So I'm kind of like too much going on in my brain right now. Anyway, so yeah, you are going to need to basically come out of your comfort zone. Many of you are already doing that, which is fantastic. Okay. That's what the solar eclipses of 2024 did. It was, I mean, that's what the tail of the dragon and the head of the dragon were doing all in 2024, is pushing people out of their comfort zone and starting new beginnings and becoming who you're supposed to be. That's what this focus has been. And now, as we move into 2025, the head of the dragon and the tail and dragon the head is going to be in Pisces, and then the tail is going to be in Virgo. Very interesting. We have Virgo coming up here, and I'm mentioning this because we need to release Virgo, stubborn, overcritical, analytical things, and we need to trust more in the divine and open up to the possibilities and actually have emotions and feel. Okay, that is what Pisces is, and Pisces is the tarot card associated with Pisces is the moon, and also the high priestess, because that is literally lunar energy with the high priestess card. But that is the kind of vibe that you're going to be seeing in 2025. People are going to become more open to this kind of possibility and more spiritual and things like this. Maybe we're actually going to hear about some advancements in something to have to do with sleep and other dimensions and dreams. That we already hear this kind of stuff all the time, but most people just probably ignore it, which is kind of sad. My belief is when you die, you wake up. So yeah. As I've already had a little taste of this when I was younger. Okay. So, anyway, this is an amazing experience that you're going to be having. Now, the Virgo is methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary. This is what needs to be released. Solitary, okay? Curatorial, critical, nervous, and perfectionist. The perfectionist attitude, being all nervous to actually talk to another human being, being overly critical of yourself and others, being like you're, way too introverted. Okay, I actually, believe it or not, I'm an introverted, I'm more introverted than I am extroverted. I've always been that way. But in order for me to survive in the world and to function, I have to become extroverted in certain situations. After I've been in public for a while, or I've been in the city for a while, I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. I can't take this shit anymore. I have to go home. I have to freaking detox and wash myself, and bleh. I can just feel the funk on me of other people's bullshit. So a lot of people who have a tendency to be introverted often, even if they're not aware of it, are empathetic. They're very empathic, and that you can pick up on other people's vibes and stuff because you're just more open and attuned to it. Okay. But in this case, in order to be seen, in order to find your love and your other half, you're going to have to come out of that shell, and you're going to have to put yourself out there. Now, this is something that a lot of younger people need to understand, is that you're going to get rejected sometimes when you go out. Everything's not going to be fucking, rainbows, sunshines, and unicorn farts. But I want you guys to not let anybody who's negative or shitty make you feel down. Okay. Just realize and think in your head, the minute you come across somebody like this, is that, oh, you don't know what their story is. You don't know what they've experienced. You don't know what their life backstory is or anything like that. So do yourself a favor and don't dwell on it and don't judge. I know it's harder. It's hard. Okay. I totally get it, because especially if you're a female, you dwell on shit because we're just emotional creatures as it is. Okay. And even if we're strong and stuff like this, which I definitely am, I still have fucking sensitivity and I have feelings, okay? And I do, get them hurt. And we all experience this. But you know what? You're going to really miss out on fucking joyous life experiences because you're chicken shit that somebody might sneer at you or something. That's just sad. You don't need to do that to yourself anymore. It's time to pull yourself out of that freaking shit and start living the sensual life. Adopt this, Taurus is actually, if you have Mars in Taurus, okay, I do, and I can speak from experience, is we're extraordinarily patient people. And this was talking about, where was I saying that? Damn it. Patience. I was talking about patience, right? Yeah. So, when you are patient, okay, you could be patient with people and you're very, you can really put up with a lot of shit. But then once somebody crosses the line, when you have this placement, they're fucked. Okay. They're going to get the pissed off bull with the fucking horns coming at them. I mean, we're talking Mars, the god of war. It's libido, it's passion, it's action. So think about that, And in this case, I feel like there needs to be more of this you need to pull out that inner bombshell and start rocking it and working it for sure. And intuitively, you need to open up to this. You need to open up to your emotions more and leave the overcritical shit behind and quit freaking second guessing your intuition. It's like a real problem for some people, especially if you're Mars ruled. Not so much the Scorpios, but the Aries. Yeah, I'm calling you guys out, okay? For some of you, literally oh, it's not real. If I didn't see it, it's not real. Somebody else's freaking experience. Oh, they're full of shit. It's like, no. There's the Aries right there, the freshman of the zodiac, not opening up to the possibilities that other people have experienced. And just because you haven't experienced doesn't mean it's not real. So, yeah. Okay. So anyway, we have, and I feel like this is going to come in and it's like we have train and we have the tower. It's like this is going to hit you like a freight train. And it's going to, I feel like it could be quite sudden because the 8 of Wands is sudden communication, sudden happenings. And I want to mention that whenever you start to get in tune with your life purpose and what you're supposed to be doing, you are going to find so many synchronicities and weird shit happening around you all the time. Right now, it's at an all-time fucking high for me and my husband. So we are clearly on the right fucking path. It's like, and it's weird because he's always been kind of quiet and reserved and stuff like this. And now he's opening his mouth and going, holy shit, there it is again. Oh my God. And we just look at each other and we start laughing because it's fucking trippy. This is how the universe lets you know you're on the right path and you're doing what you're supposed to, is that it sends you signs. And it's no different in the dream state. And you open up, you guys, open up to this. If you need to, I feel like, and this funny is because it's talking about healthy. What are you eating? Watch out what you eat at night. And if you're having problems sleeping, lay off the caffeine, lay off the chocolate, lay off the heavy duty stimulants at night, and opt for something in the evening as a snack that's going to soothe and calm you. You can Google this. It's not hard, okay, to look it up and read about it because I feel like this is going to help you. I can't remember which, is it B6? I think really helps you to dream. So maybe you are lacking in this nutrient, okay? So you need to eat more foods. And, people are like, oh, I'll just pop a pill. It's like, that's everybody's fucking, panacea bullshit, right? How about you just change your diet and eat healthier? And then you're going to not only look better, because it does, you can't fake health, folks, ever. You can go get plastic surgery till you're blue in the face. People that do that and then they abuse their body and eat horribly and do nasty, disgusting things to it, they look like shit. People who eat healthy and take good care of their bodies and they, get their fitness in no matter what it is on a regular basis. I'm sorry, but everybody can find time to do some sort of exercise. Even, it doesn't matter what your situation is. You can find a way to exercise your body. Even if you're I mean, I'm just going to say it, having a disability of some kind, you can still work other parts of your body. I've seen people do it. Like I mean, come on, look at the Olympic, the people who take part in the Special Olympics and stuff. They still fucking do that. There's no excuses. I'm sorry. There isn't. And to take care of yourself, I feel like for this group is part of the overall vibe with your mental health. Because the two coincide, and what you do ingest and what you do subject yourself to and put in your body. Watch out. Also, I want to say for this group in particular, for like burning candles and like those, what are they called? Those things that you plug into the outlet and they spew stinky smells everywhere. Stay away from that shit, because those are endocrine disruptors. Okay, they literally can cause cancer and all kinds of fucking horrible shit. So please don't use that, especially if you're a female. Please, like, read into these things and learn about it. Use natural stuff. And there's a way to have like nice scent in your house without spewing toxic shit. Okay, that's so 1950s housewife. Why the fuck are people still doing this? Because they got duped into freaking believing it's, gonna make their house nicer or whatever. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, so anyway, I see definite messages, amazing stuff coming into all the, also I want to mention the numbers here are 73, 34, and 67. This could talk about ages, address numbers, years, how many days, weeks, whatever. Yeah, so do pay attention to that. By the way, 73 reduced in numerology is what? It's 1, right? So if you are going to have a year, if your personal year is 1, if your personal year is any of these reduced down and you want it to be to a single digit number, unless it's a master number, but years, they only do 1 to 9 in numerology for the personal years. And I know that 2025 is a 9 year. So anyway, think about that. If that is your personal year, wow. It's definitely a message for you. So anyhow, guys, that is what I'm seeing for this group. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a reading from me. If you'd like to check out more readings, I'm going to do a similar one to this over on my Patreon, but it's more of the, the bounce stuff over there. It's going to be an 18 plus reading that's going to be over there on my Patreon. That will be up for this. It's like basically the same sort of concept, but for just that. So anyways, thank you for being with me. Do check out my website. The link to that is in the drop down box below, and check out my book that is out now, Hunting the Empress. All the information for that is over on my website. Thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Hey, for those of you who selected group 2 with our crow and our cat here, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see what the drill is here. Did I put that other thing in here? Yes, I did. Damn it. Hold on, guys. I'm getting things all unorganized and I don't like it. Okay. All right. So let's see, is this real? Like, are you connecting? What's going on here? Obviously, if you listened, oh, by the way, if you didn't listen to the intro, so you understand what this is all about and what's going on here, okay, because I explain a lot, you need to go back and listen to it. Don't assume that you don't have to hear it, because you do, okay? Assume. Makes an ass out of you and me, okay? All right, let's do this. All right, what do we got here? Oh, shit. Woo-hoo-hoo. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Magician. We have the 6 of Swords, and we have the Empress. We have Mercury and Venus energy here. Wow. We have Libra, the Idealist. We have Conjunction with Empowerment. And we have Meditating, card 38. Holy shit, we have card 39. Okay, I've used this deck a gazillion times. So whenever, like, with most of my decks, like all of them, if I pull like successive card, like the ones that comes like next or whatever, I always go, whoa, because that's weird. But then we have card What the fuck? This is 38, 39, 40. Whenever I see something like this, steps are being taken. There's definite steps to meeting your partner. And every little journey, every little thing that you do, every person you meet, all leads up to that moment. And what am I seeing here? The 10 of Swords. This is the drama queen card. Okay? It's the death card light, kind of. You know, this has to do with everyday mundane shit. But there's something here. The way that you've been communicating or talking has got to come to an end. To yourself. Maybe you've been telling yourself it's not real, or something like this. Maybe you're telling yourself that, oh, I don't have to do this specific thing, or I don't have to meditate, or I don't have to move to the mountains or move away from the mountains or something like this, you know, to meet my partner. But I get the sense you guys are kind of in a situation where it's like, enough is enough. It's time to move on now. Literally, because we have the 6 of Swords. This is crossing a body of water. This is leaving rocky, shitty, freaking, like the past behind and moving into smooth sailing, moving to a better place, moving to a better location. You have to mentally be in a better location, okay? Physically as well as mentally, in order to really open yourself up to this. I mean, look at this. I get the sense that your person, I wouldn't be surprised, like in the dream, like when you have it, it could be taking place in like a marketplace or a giant like mall or some place where there's a lot of people communicating. They're buying and selling. This is a common dream theme, by the way. I've had it many times myself. And this is like how it can start out, like, and you're like, maybe it's a little bit too chaotic and crazy. So you like want to escape it. And look at this mountain path. And they're getting ready to go on a sojourn, on a journey or something like this. And it's like these misty mountains and this cloud cover. So there's something very mysterious about this situation. There's something very still hazy and foggy, because there is still some release that needs to happen. There needs to be some endings. Again, there's some kind of blockage in the communication. And I think it has to do with how you love yourself and how you view yourself. But when this person appears, when you're finally ready, they're going to be extraordinarily, like, even if you can't remember what they look like exactly, you're just going to know they're absolutely beautiful. They're gorgeous. Okay. And when you are around them, it's just going to feel like it's going to exude love, like the way that they communicate and the way that they talk to you. It's extraordinary. And, it's very harmonious, and they want to help you and work with you. Perhaps when you run into them, it's like literally on this mountain and they're meditating. Okay. Because I feel like this person is extraordinary, like very, spiritual. They probably practice meditation on a regular basis. We do have Venus rules Libra, so they could have heavy Libra placements. I get the sense the whole point is this person and you deep down inside really want a partnership. You are looking, when we're dealing with Libra, we are dealing with the other, like the other half, the equal. We're not looking to dominate somebody. We're not looking for power struggles. We're looking for harmony. Okay, I get the sense your person could literally be born in part of the Pluto and Libra generation. Okay, that's from 72 to 84, I believe. Yes, that in that chunk of time is somewhere in there they were born. The amazing thing about the Pluto and Libra, and by the way, I hate all this Gen X, Gen Z, Gen suck my dick, whatever. I fucking hate it, okay? People should literally look at the Pluto sign, because that tells you what generation you're actually in. And the soul group that you came in, you guys have the same karma, same lessons, same shit. And if you actually open your friggin' eyes and you pay attention to the other people who are in your group, you guys are going to have all the same, both the toxic and the positive sides of all of the things associated with that placement. It's very interesting because I am Pluto and Libra person. And I noticed that like all the people that I went to school with, it's very interesting because the females are like wanting harmony and peace and balance. And we were all looking for like our partner and stuff like this because of the way we were raised. We were in an era of where there was a lot of divorce and broken marriages, especially where I grew up and stuff. So we're looking for the long-term partner staying. Now, did everybody end up staying married? Fuck no. Because everybody has their own journey and their own shit they need to face. But it's like, you know, it's about having an equal a partner. We're not looking for, you know, we want justice. We want there to be fairness in the world. We want equals. We want to be treated as equals, whether we're male or female. We don't want the freaking misogynistic, freaking, you know, toxic male, nor do we want the feminazi bitches. These things don't, and those came later, let me tell you. With the Pluto and Scorpio, that really fucking came out. But it's like, we don't want that because we understand that it's like you have to have balance in order to make a society and things work. And this is where this comes from. Now, is everybody who is born that like that? No, because there's the toxic side where they're a control freak and, you know, everybody, you know, like I notice a lot, like some people, like, I'm just going to say it, some of the bullies, they became cops. I'm not saying all cops are bad. I'm not saying that at all. Okay. Because I've met some that were fucking wonderful and very kind and actually give a shit. But some of them, they're just fucking massive dicks and they just wanted to continue being a bully, but just be official about it, you know? So this person, when you are with them and they're very highly like awake, okay? When it comes to finding peace and balance and harmony, and they've done it through heavy meditation. They could be regular practice, you know, they practice yoga or something like this on a regular basis. They have some heavy focus on opening that third eye, okay? I feel like they're very in tune and connect with the divine. So, of course, it would be easy for them to connect with you through the astral realm because they're already there, man. You know, it's like they're not... And when you are with this person, I feel like when they appear, when you finally rid yourself and let go of all your hangups and bullshit and open up and heal that heart of yours, then it comes flowing in and this person is extraordinarily empowering. Being with them is nothing but empowering. It makes you want to be a better person. You guys are so harmonious together and you do fantastic things that like uplift and help people. And it's through your love and compassion and communication that you do this. So when this person appears, it's going to be like this. They're going to teach you a lot and they're going to learn from you as well. This is what a good relationship does. So with the keywords here, and by the way, this is going to require some ending of some, and like literally moving the fuck on. Okay, because some of you are still wallowing in some bullshit or you're literally living in the wrong fucking place. And when this person is showing up, I wouldn't be surprised if like they're like dropping clues as to where they are. And we have mountain, we have merchants, and we have meditating. And what's so interesting about the meditating, this is so interesting because it's nighttime. He's in like a fucking total forest. And look at all the forest going up to the mountains and stuff. And there are baskets overflowing like with fruit. Which is abundance. This person lives an abundant life in many ways, spiritually, and I feel like they're comfortable monetarily. We are dealing with Venus, which Venus is the material realm. Where Venus is placed, it's not only where you can find love, but it also has to do with how you can make money. It's one of the placements that shows that. Saturn shows you like what you're freaking really good at in your career if you just get rid of your fucking fears that are associated with it. Saturn is a very positive thing. If you actually work with the energy, it's nothing to be feared. So with Libra here, it says harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, and flattering. So, yeah. You know, if you are a heavy Libra person, like you got heavy Libra, like Libra sun or Libra rising, this message goes double for you. Now with conjunction, it says empowerment, combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, allies with, concentrates, saturates, overrides, and overwhelms. I feel like many of you could be in a state of overwhelm right now, which you need to release because you need to open that heart. And again, we're dealing with Venus and we're dealing with Libra. This is the 7th house in astrology. It's all our relationships, including business partners and our marriage partner. So there needs to be a healing of the heart and the letting go. You need to let go and just open up to possibility. Because this person is extraordinary. I feel like there's something that you've been afraid to do. I feel like many of you have been afraid to move on or literally move to a new location, but it is going to benefit you so much and make you grow. Everyone thinks they're super Billy Badass when they're in their freaking own hometown. But once you get out of that, it's going to humble the shit out of you and make you realize, like those people, like this is a good example. Those people who were like the popular one in their town and they come from a small town and, oh, everything's great. And everyone loves you and you're just the popular one. And they think that they're so Billy Badass and, oh, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to move to New York or I'm going to move to Los Angeles and I'm going to become famous. And then they show up there and it's like, wake up call, bitch. You are in heavy duty territory where you are competing with the best of the best. Get ready because it ain't what you think. This is no small town bullshit. This is real fucking heavy duty competitive shit. I've seen that. So where I grew up, it's like, oh yeah, you saw it all the fucking time. It's like, there's always some person who comes there thinking, oh, I'm this or whatever, which is great. And some of them do make it, but it's like that many. Or they go on and they meet their marriage partner, which does propel them into what their life purpose is, which is worth it, of course. But there needs to be some sort of awakening like this where it's like you need to realize facts is facts here, honey. In order to achieve what you want to out of life, you're going to have to move the fuck out of the comfort zone. And hey, 2024 was all about this. And the South Node was in Libra. This is weird how the nodal shit is so coming up through this reading. Wow. And Aries, the North Node being in Aries, was forcing you to become who you're supposed to be and take action. And I feel like that's what this whole entire year has been leading up to. You guys have the capability and the possibility of meeting that special someone, and your partner is definitely there sending messages of love. And I feel like that they are definitely meditating, wondering where the fuck you are. And I feel like you guys need to do more meditating and soul searching in order to release and to help move on. And again, not everybody it's about moving to another location. Sometimes it's just moving on emotionally from some crap that you've been holding on to in your heart for way too fucking long. And, through the practice of soul searching, meditation, you will achieve this. And all the people who always say negative and nasty shit about this, they don't do it. So they don't get it. All right. They just need to shut up because when you do this and you practice it regularly, there's a reason why everybody says it and it's so popular and why freaking people who are very successful do it, because it changes you fucking right down to your DNA. So why wouldn't you do it? It's just dumb. It's like, what do you have something against success and being a nice person or something? Because it does help you to release things that like used to bother you like really bad. Maybe this is what needs to happen here. Something's been bothering you. You're still dwelling on something. You're still angry. You're still pissed off. Time to let it go. Because if you want to be happy in life and you're holding on to that shit, good luck. Not going to happen. You have to let it go. So again, there's steps to take and specific steps to take, and you need to be paying attention to this. Yes, the person you're going to be with is extraordinarily empowering, and it's just going to feel so good and so right and so freeing being with this person. And again, will you be dreaming about them? Absolutely. And when you feel their vibe, it is going like what you guys are going to talk about, they're going to lift you up, and you're going to feel nothing but love. And that's how you're going to know. Now, symbology, like I said, the mountain, the merchant, like the merchant square, the merchant area, like malls, shopping centers, you're going out and you're shopping. I know, I'm curious, how many of you do have that kind of a dream where you'll be in a place like that or shopping for groceries or whatever? I literally was just having a dream like this the other night. This is fucking crazy. But then look at him. He's in the woods. I feel like you guys need to get back to fucking nature. I feel like once you start releasing some of this pain and this freaking drama, and I also get the sense that you guys make too many mountains out of molehills. That is literally what the Ten of Swords talks about, making mountains out of molehills. It's like I said, drama queen, making drama where there doesn't need to be. Needless drama, needless bullshit that doesn't need to exist. I feel like through this process and getting in touch and in tune with your inner child, your inner self, and meditating more, getting connected to the divine, especially out in nature, this is going to help release that and help you to open up. Again, your person will appear and they're going to be extraordinary. They're just going to be kind of magical. They could be a little bit like Hermes, you know, Hermes-like. Maybe that is your partner, is a very Hermes-like person. If you don't know the mythology, Google it. All right, guys. So that's it. That's all I'm seeing for this group. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to catch more readings. You can head over to my Patreon and get personal readings over there as well, which I am going to be doing another one of these over there that has to do with the sex life. Like what is happening, you know, it's similar to this one, but has to do with the intimacy things about that, which will be over there. And if you would please go ahead and head over to my website, give it a look-see. I do have my book is out now, Hunting the Empress. It is available for purchase. I'm going to be having autographed copies available soon on my website for purchase as well. Do check it out. It's the perfect read for Pluto in Aquarius, as well as the holidays. So it's steamy and spicy and a lot of fun. Thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Free people who chose the moon card and the witchy poo here, which is very in tune with my book. This is going to be your reading. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at, you know, how you're hooking up with your future lover, spouse in the in-between state, how you will know it's real. Okay. There's going to be symbology in here. There's going to be, you know, messages as to, you know, what you need to do, what you not need to do, blah, 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 blah. Okay. We have a lot of information to cover in here. So it's been really fucking interesting to see what's been coming up with the other groups. Pretty fascinating stuff. Oh my God. Look at this. This is fabulous. We have the Two of Swords, right? We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We have the Two of Cups, love is in the air. And we have the fucking soulmate card, the Four of Wands. Woo! We also have, oh my God, this is so fucking awesome. We have money. We have tattoos. We have jewelry with that bling bling. Look at that. We have the 10th house. God damn, pay dirt. We have Venus with love. And we have Gemini, the social butterfly. Fuck. Okay. So when these dreams are taking place for this group, I feel like it's definitely springtime kind of vibes. Because we have Gemini and we have Taurus being mentioned. And that is literally that time period. It's such a freaking beautiful time of, you know, love is literally in the air. It's funny I said that. And, you know, bees and, you know, the birds and the bees, the butterflies are coming out. There's roses starting to bloom at the end of, you know, spring going into early summer. Okay, when this person appears, okay, there's going to be like, I feel like you have a choice with this. There's two different pathways that are opening up for you, and you have a choice. Oh, wow. I feel like through the dream state, you are being told this. You are being shown this, that you can choose this path A or path B. One of these is going to lead to your person and the other one won't. So you need to be very aware and open your eyes and your heart and feel your way through these dreams and pay attention to what's going on, because this is a marriage partner. Straight up marriage. Okay, literally, this is the fucking real deal, honey. This person could have heavy Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, like those could be the top three or something like this. Or they just have stelliums in these houses, but in a different sign. Okay. But the point is that even if it's like not the same sign, but it's that house, that house is the area in which that is going to have heavy emphasis. Okay. So whatever that house, like for instance, Gemini is the third house. This is your community, short distance travel, or in your local country. It could talk about siblings. It could talk about, short trips like around your town. It has to do with communication, writing, things like this. Okay. The 10th house is your career. It's how you are in the public eye. It's your reputation. The second house is the house of, it is called the gateway to Hades, because opposing it, like across, is Scorpio, and that is Hades' house. And this is the doorway. This is often associated with Persephone. So this is like a youthful, it's your youth. It also is your house of assets and money. So we have the 10th house. We have the second house being shown here. We have, this is definitely when this person shows up. And I honestly feel like there is one of these is how, like, pathways is how you're going to meet your person. And this is like so obvious. It has something to do with where you make your money in your career, folks. Okay. But you're going to be dreaming heavily about this. And it's like when this person shows up, they're definitely like, you could be attending some kind of celebration or party, and this person has got money. I can't get over this. This is fucking weird. Oh, I love it though. They have tattoos. They have definite tattoos. It's some kind of marking, and I cannot believe what is being tattooed on her. It has got, that is like a, looks like a dragon. It's a dragon. Oh my God. And we have that ring, that long, lustrous hair, long hair. There's long hair all over this place, except for right here. I get the sense that, and I feel like that has to do with them, not you. So if you're a female and you have long hair, and you've been growing it out for a while and it's looking fucking good, then this is definitely a nod to you. If you have like, red to strawberry blonde hair in particular, this is definitely your message. But this person is going to have some mark on them. This is so fucking bizarre. And there's something with dragons. They could be born in year of the dragon. Oh, here comes my books. Speaking of books. Anyway, they're going to have some kind of identifying mark like this, okay? And you're going to find it extraordinarily sexy. You guys could end up meeting in, like I said, this is just too fucking ironically weird. You can end up meeting at like a huge party or a celebration. And you could even be there, or this is like some kind of convention, through your career. Like this is just creepy. I'm sorry, but I'm freaking out over this reading right now. Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So, in the dream you're celebrating, you meet this person. It's like love at first sight kind of vibe. All right. There's definitely love. You feel it. The communication is real. There could be some kind of cultural difference between you and the person, most definitely. They could be like, you just like, they start pouring affection over you and spoiling you and like spending lots of money on you in the dream and like giving you jewelry. There's some kind of piece of jewelry that is symbolic in this particular, and it could be a ring. This person could be asking you to marry them in the dream. And they definitely have one hell of a reputation. This person is a power. They are very well known or within their career, or there's some kind of reputation. They're extremely good at communication, like social butterfly. You're being a social butterfly in the dream or something like this. But yeah, like in the dream, what's happening is like the vibe is just like you are on top of the world. This person's got it going on. They're freaking loaded. They're good looking, they're fun. They're charming. They're making you giggle and laugh and stuff like this. And they're it's like, bam, like angelically fucking guided. It feels like it's just so fucking intense. So let's take a look at reputation here. It says for the 10th house, career, responsibilities, achievement, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, the patriarchy, empire. Okay. This person probably has amassed wealth, and with the Hierophant, this will often indicate, when we're dealing with like career stuff, it has to do with like something to do with like a long-standing tradition, something that like an organization that has very strong beliefs. It could talk about schools institutions, anything having to do with bookkeeping or something. But like, think about it, schools. This could even be like you guys, if you're in college or going into college, or you're in college right now, or maybe you're going back to school for your PhD. This could have something to do with that. This could be how you're meeting your person, but it's going to be within the realm of these sort of things. Okay. But it could be at a party celebration. They've got many, I mean, they've got tats, and I feel like their tattoos are not tacky and they're not overdone. You might even be surprised where they're hidden. Okay. And when you would look at this person and not think that they have tattoos or something because they look so official, probably because of their career. I'm sorry, but it's true. It's like, depending on what your career is, if you're a tattoo artist, oh, fucking tattoo away. But some jobs, they're more, people are more accepting of tattoos nowadays. But if you have tattoos on your freaking face and shit like this, like in certain environments, it's just not going to fly. Unless you own the fucking corporation, which that could be a possibility. But I don't feel that with this. This person, and look, we have the dragon. It's like on the back and going down the arm, okay? So with Venus, it says beauty, harmony, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, and style. You guys need to read my book. Okay? Just fucking read it. Your jaw will be on the ground. Just do it. Yeah. Anyway, with Gemini here, the butterfly, it says curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, variety seeking, social, collaborative, brilliant, perceptive, connected, vocal, adaptive, street smart, mobile, studious, superficial, restless, and fidgety. They have a really sexy voice. There's something, they could even have an accent. But it's like their voice is incredible. Like when you hear it, it's going to give you chills. This person is definitely trying to romance you through the freaking in the dream state, showering you with all kinds of gifts. You will be instantly magnetized to this person. Like you guys are just drawn to each other like magnets. There's so much pleasure, and they fucking are adorning you with jewelry and, damn, they're just like putting you on a fucking pedestal is what I feel like. Like you are so attracted to this person and they're attracted to you, and there's nothing but adoration going on here. You feel like you are on top of the world. They are putting you, like you feel like you are famous just by being with this person. Now, is this person famous? Okay, let's get honest here. Okay, and I'm just going to drop the T. For people who have crushes on celebrities, unless you are in the same exact field as them and you are working with them and you are their type, please understand that's just an archetype that you're attracted to. What are the odds of you being with that person? Let's get real. I don't know what happened. When I was growing up, it's like, of course you had crushes on celebrities and band people and stuff like this. Did you think that you were actually going to be with them? Fuck no. But that's your type and like who you think is hot. I don't understand why there's such a huge population of people who think they're going to end up with that exact person. Not going to happen. That is something that needs to be addressed. People need to start asking themselves, why do you think that? Especially when you look at the type of person or the people that this person goes for. It's quite obvious. You see types and everything else. So it's just wishful thinking, folks. And, just because your parents told you that you can have whatever you want doesn't mean that that's the real truth and how the real world works. But could your person be well known in the career that they work? Could they be like somebody who's very popular within their company or something? Sure. Absolutely. That is realistic. Okay. But unless you are somebody who is in the music industry and you are working side by side with famous people or whatever, could it be a celebrity crush? No. Okay? Get real. Because you're making yourself miserable by believing the lie. Be realistic with yourself, okay? Does it mean you can't find someone who lights your fire and fucking makes you so damn happy? Absolutely. And again, celebrities are just that, celebrities. They have their public face and then they have their private life face. You don't know shit about them unless you actually know the person. So do not assume anything. All right, that being said, your person is definitely going to make you feel this way. And that is what they adore you and they love you. Maybe gift giving and, and words of affirmation. They love to, for you guys, this is like a sign like of your love language. Like when someone showers you with gifts or gives you words of affirmation or talks to you really, puts you, makes you feel special like that. That is like what jives with you and what your person will be like. That is most definitely the case. But there is definitely love here. This is like long-term, like kind of marriage partner, because the Hierophant usually indicates marriage. So does the Four of Wands talks about soulmates. And then the Two of Cups is straight up love. So this is your soulmate. This is your marriage partner. We even have the jewelry. We have this. I mean, this is fucking, you guys score pay dirt. Yeah. Who gives a fuck if they're famous or not? If they're popular within their own freaking realm of things and they got it going on, then that's good enough. That's better than most people will get. Okay. So just keep that in mind. So, but there's something to do with roses. You'll see roses. Oh, I can't believe this shit. Butterflies. Maybe you yourself have butterfly tattoo or a rose tattoo, or you have the name Rose tattooed on you. Snakes is another one. 2025 is the year of the snake. It's the wood snake. Yeah. But I'm definitely seeing the roses and the butterflies and the dragon thing. And yeah, pretty fucking fascinating stuff. So, I mean, you're going to feel really, really happy when this person shows up. And yes, when you're connecting with this person, it's just going to feel so good. And you're going to feel like, the song by Donna Summer, I Feel Love. There, that's your theme song right fucking there, dude. Everyone knows that fucking song now. I love that. That was like one of the first songs that like actually was the forerunner to like EDM type, and techno, music. That was like one of the first of its kind that was like, it's a really freaking, actually, it's a pretty fucking important song. Historically, okay, but it's a fucking great song. And of course, Beyonce mixes it in with her shit a bit for the Renaissance album. So yeah, that's your guys' theme song. Totally. Maybe that, like, hearing that will be a clue, but definitely the Donna Summer bit. And then also with the Beyonce, her take on it, like what she's saying in the lyrics. Oh yeah, baby. I want to spouse you and make you take my name. Okay. Like literally. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So that's all I'm seeing for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to see the other reading that's similar to this, but it's the 18 plus version. You can head over to my Patreon. That's going to be over there. Also, make sure to check out my book, especially this group. Holy shit. The link to my website, which gives you all the information about that, is in the drop-down box. It is available for purchase now. Book 2 will be coming out next year. It's exciting shit. I fucking love it. Anyway, thank you guys for being with me. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a video, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.